Alright, another gear review. This one's about another Akai product, and I had this one also years ago, and I really actually dig it, especially again with Ableton, but with other softwares as well, like Studio One, where I'm gonna be using it the most. And yeah, this one's a nice unit. I think they've kept it the same as it was before, so you know, I don't think nothing has changed. And it was I think, like I said, I like it, a nice product, so why changed it? Oh yeah, looks good, feels good on the desk. The only thing I remember with this one is the pad. The first one sometimes triggered again. It could be a bad technique, of course, too, but for that I found out that when you tighten or loosen one of the screws on the corner, it might help with it. So if you have a problem with the pad double triggering, just try and adjust it a little bit. But yeah, the pads feel nice, as I remember. This is really, there's some nice functions like the note repeat, full config. And then, you have these knobs that they just turn and turn. Really nice. This is, I think, a really functional small piece of hardware or a controller. 85 euros, I think, from Tom. I'll put the link, and I am an affiliate, so if you want one and are gonna get one, use that link. I appreciate that. Alright, and the control bank is actually for these, so these also you can map stuff onto these, and it's pretty handy. Alright, so let's take this to the test, hook it up and see how it functions. So that's the basics of it, and so these have velocity. As you can see. So what we can of course do, we have the full level, so then no velocity, it's all full. And then this thing here, if we use the note repeat, we can set the time for that. And then we got the swing here, external clock or tap tempo, so we can click that, and then it changes to tap tempo. Let's use the external clock. Swing off, yeah, I keep it off, and let's put that on there. Then when we press, let's put that on full level, so no velocity right now. Then let's press play on Ableton, and now we can... What? Oh, actually, yeah. Let's take a different drum kit. So let's hear the note repeat. And then so you can do that. Then let's say we want to record a little something. So there we go, the basics. Of course, these are nice. You can learn these. So let's put that on the send of that kit. Let's get it off. And now we have that there, and let's play the loop. And then we can change the bang, so now it's of course not on that send over there on the E. Instead it's a different bang altogether. So yeah, it's nice. You can set this up to your favorite plugins, whatever. Then you have the program select. You can have different programs. You have the editor for this, which I'm not going to show, but you can do a lot of that. You can change the notes, put these on momentary latching, make them send CC messages. I think program changed too. Now they're sending, of course, notes. So that's something you can do with the editor that you can get. And then I'm just gonna show the bad pang. So let's take some samples from here. Let's put those in a new drum rack. Yeah, I'll do that. So let's go here. Let's take a drum rack. Let's put it on a new channel like that. And then I'll call it the samples, and I'll just take a good portion of here. So I'm gonna click the first one and then shift click, and then I'll just drag them over there. So now we can have, we see we're playing the lowest 16, and then when we go to bank B, we play the next 16 and then bank C. So yeah, that's really handy. You can have you can do your, I like to do my favorite drum racks and set them up like this. That's pretty much it, I think. I mean, simple, easy to use, just plug it in, it'll work. And then you can perfect your finger drumming, which I'm really not that good at. I've seen some people that are just goddamn amazing, like they just play these things like almost like real drums. And I think for laying down ideas quickly, especially on Ableton, works on other DAWs as well, of course, and standalone stuff units. And that's so why not? Because we can play the chords with it too. Like, why not? Works as a keyboard as well if you really want to, but you know, quite limited, of course. Let's do this for one. So let's take an arpeggiator and put that on there, and then we can that's it. That's pretty much all the functions explained here. We got the user guide, and that's it. Like I said, not much to it. So easy to use, really fun. Next time I'll have something else. Now I'm gonna lay down some grooves and jam. by myself here a little. So I say to you, have fun. I'm out.